You can read a complex English text with ease, but the second a native speaker asks you a quick, casual question in the real world, your brain completely freezes. It feels like the neat, orderly rules of the language you studied on the page suddenly disappear the moment they vibrate in the air. When this happens, your first instinct is to blame your vocabulary or your grasp of grammar, but that isn't the problem. You are experiencing an acoustic illusion. Your brain is desperately searching for perfectly spaced individual words, separated by clean little gaps of silence, but those gaps simply do not exist in spoken English. Textbooks train your ear to expect language to sound like a dictionary, one word at a time. The physical reality of the acoustic signal is an entirely different beast. To actually understand what people are saying, you have to let go of the written word and look at how English sounds physically behave in the wild. English is a stress-timed language. This means maintaining a regular, rhythmic beat takes priority over pronouncing every single syllable clearly. To keep that aggressive, steady rhythm, native speakers automatically compress, merge, and delete sounds across word boundaries. Linguists call this connected speech. Assimilation fuses sounds to create new ones. What do you melts into would you. Linking moves the ending consonant of one word onto the next vowel. Pick it up sounds like pick it up. Finally, elision deletes sounds entirely. Next day becomes next day. Native English is a highly efficient, compressed acoustic system, optimized for speed and rhythm. But what happens inside your brain when this high-speed acoustic train hits your ears? Most language learners rely on bottom-up processing. That is the instinct to decode every single incoming sound and translate it back into your native language, one word at a time in chronological order. This bottom-up method overloads your phonological loop. The cognitive load of translating blended sound grinds this buffer to a halt, and subsequent words vanish entirely. When this internal processor crashes, panic sets in, and you fall into the top-down trap. The top-down trap occurs when your brain abandons trying to process the physical sounds altogether. Instead, it desperately starts guessing the meaning of the sentence purely on context and expectations. Poor listening comprehension is a hardware lag issue. Your brain's processing speed cannot keep up with the compressed audio input, causing a systemic crash. To fix this, you have to upgrade your brain's processing hardware from that lagging 1990s model to a modern system. The behavioral solution is the shadowing technique. Shadowing involves listening to a native speaker and repeating the audio out loud immediately, millisecond by millisecond, without pausing the track. Faster, more urgent tone. This physical act of immediate vocal repetition forces your brain to skip the slow translation bottleneck entirely. You don't have time to analyze the meaning. Instead, shadowing keeps your phonological loop constantly active, clearing the audio buffer as fast as it fills up. It trains your ear and your mouth to recognize the rhythmic chunks of connected speech, rather than trying to isolate every sound. This moves language from a conscious, analytical process into an automated physical habit. You are proceduralizing the rhythm of the language so it no longer requires active effort to decode. When you stop treating English as a series of dictionary entries and start treating it as a rhythmic physical skill, the acoustic illusion finally dissolves.